Alrighty, let's get after it. 8/12/2025, 4:43 p.m. So unfortunately, this is up to you if you want to do this or not. The winner of the tickets has, unfortunately, they're not able to go. We have the option, because the wheel is still there, to select another winner. It's up to you, though.
Giving away 2 prizes?
That's valid.
I mean, my initial thought was like, obviously we'll just figure out something with the tickets, but now kind of thinking about it, I guess it kind of fucks me, I guess, if that still stands. Yeah, fuck it. Just spin the wheel.
You want to? I mean, we don't. It's well, we're gonna spin the wheel. Let's see. Alrighty.
Can they see the wheel?
No.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, they cannot. And I even turned the model. Alright, hold up. Let me adjust the camera a little bit so people can see.
Yeah, we guys got to be able to verify here.
Yeah.
Getting off to a rocky start here on this episode. Sorry, guys.
All right, there we go. You guys can see the wheel now. I'm going to click to spin.
Watch it be fucking Jonah again. Or Joanna, whatever. No shot. No shot. No shot. Oh, my God.
All right, so I have to text him now.
Well, do you guys want to know? Should we just keep you waiting till the end of the episode? Make sure you're listening. Don't even text him. What you should do is just say it in the episode, and he'll know if he listens.
No.
If he's a real loyal fan, like
if
he claims.
A real loyal fan, Reggie, you won the Sox tickets. So there you go. Let's see if he actually watches and if he actually says something. Let me adjust this camera again.
Back in action.
Yep. One day we'll get an official, a legit setup.
Have like a camera control over here. Like I'll have like a little board so we got like the robot camera.
Or we'll be actually like legit enough to have like a screen just behind us at all times.
Yeah.
Just so like where we can actually like just put things up there, like in Pat McAfee show or something.
That's a good point.
But anyways, in sports news, in the sports world, Shohei Ohtani is once again in a financial situation, we'll say.
Did you read the article?
Yeah, dude.
Because I tried to understand what was happening, and I still don't get like what the fuck they're trying to go after him for.
Because basically he used like his celebrity leverage, is what it said, to get someone fired, to basically like kind of shut down, from what I understand, to shut down this like investor, to like get this project completely shut down.
See, now I thought that they, like what I took from it was that they agreed to use him because he's just basically a celebrity endorsement.
Yeah.
And that he like just decided to back out. And that's what they're saying, like, cost them $240 million. I think it was, $240 million, and it like sabotaged the project and shit because he was supposed to be also like one of the first like homes built by this builder or this developer and blah blah blah. So I don't know like really what he actually did wrong here.
I just thought it was pretty funny. I saw someone said, if I had a nickel for every time Shohei Ohtani was involved in a financial scandal, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's just weird that it happened twice.
It is a valid point. Yeah, clearly, obviously, and my first thought on it, like I mean, we kind of briefly discussed it before getting on here, but yeah, my first thought exactly is like, well, his agent's about to be another fall guy.
Oh, 100%.
There's no way that this
100%.
is, I mean, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, can't be fooled again.
Yeah, 100%.
As George Bush would say.
And 10%. Yeah.
It's so crazy. I mean, why? Shit like this is going to happen, though, because, I mean, it's kind of inevitable with someone of his stature in the sports world and celebrity world, and just with what he's worth. I mean, look at, like, Brady. All these years, he's made so much fucking money, and then he gets involved in a fucking crypto scam. Like, like, go figure, dude. Like, everyone falls for it at some point.
Yeah.
But it is it's
nuts.
Coincidental that this is happening twice within a year.
And we did an episode once upon a time. It was honestly that long ago. But we had talked about how Shohei was like, he's like, man, he's like never involved in anything. Like he's just a super low key guy. It's like, all right, Shohei, you know what? I think this thing, it might be a facade. I think you might be a little sus. You might be a little fishy here, dude.
I don't know like what to think. Like with this one, the gambling thing was definitely like that was sketchy. This one, like I said,
110%. The gambling thing, I think, is still like, I don't know. It's just like,
is weird.
yeah,
It's weird. This one, like I said, I don't know really what to take from the article because I don't know what he technically did wrong. Like I don't think it's not like they put in there like he agreed to invest $200 million and then signed a contract and last second pulled out of the deal and fucking made the company crumble because he pulled his money out. Like
I just saw like he like used his leverage, like his power, basically, with who he is, to get someone fired. And yeah, I don't really know. Like I obviously have not clicked on any articles. I'm just reading headlines at this point because I'm too lazy, just like every other lazy person out there. That's why so much misinformation being spread. But yeah.
I think it's someone like it's funny the length people like immediately take shit though. Like I said, being that the first one, okay, kind of sketchy, a little weird. Who knows what happened there? I mean, we all kind of have a feeling, but it is what it is. Apparently, it was his translator.
Yeah.
This time around, again, I'm not pointing the finger at anybody here because I really don't understand the situation. I'm interested to hear more that comes out. But like immediately, I see the first tweet I seen about this after seeing this was some guy who was like, I told you, like, as soon something was too good to be true about this guy, I knew he had skeletons in his closet. And I'm like, and it's like this picture of his face and he's just smiling. And I'm like, dude, Shohei looks so innocent. Like, you're making shit up in your head, dude. Like,
Dude, your algorithm's crazy.
Yeah,
Mine
exactly.
is nothing like that. What on mine is just like, it's just like videos of people. I've seen like two where it's like videos of people dancing and it just says, and like the caption says, Japanese people causing torment to Hawaii, and it's just like them dance, like just people dancing.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's fucked up.
It's really crazy.
Your algorithm's pretty fucked up too.
I'm not saying it's not, but yeah.
Oh, that's funny as hell.
Speaking of getting fooled, misinformation. I myself got fooled.
You got Shelford.
I did.
You got Adam Shelford.
Yeah, Adam Shelford. So he made a post saying that OBJ is retiring, which is kind of crazy because I should have known after 10 seasons, OBJ's been in the league for longer than 10 years.
Yeah, and he just signed with the Dolphins this offseason, so.
Yeah. Did he?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that happened like early on. I know. I forgot about that too. And when I read your post, and I was like, he just signed with the fucking Dolphins. And then, 10 minutes later, you sent the correction.
Yeah, OBJ himself says, if anyone keep texting me happy retirement, I'm going to block you. He's like, I'm not retiring. I thought that was pretty funny.
That is so funny. The idea of you getting bamboozled is so funny because, like, dude, we both.
I did.
Obviously, it's just gonna keep happening to both of us, and it's very funny when it does happen.
Dude, it's just very convincing.
You try to be vigilant, but then it's just they catch you sleeping at the right time.
100%. I was taking a steamer, is what was happening. Taking a steamer,
quick
scrolling,
mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, dude, this is crazy. This is huge. Well, it ended up not being that huge.
That's exactly how it happened to me last time too. I was shitting at work, scrolling Twitter, just like flipping through shit and just seeing the one. I forget what it was that I got fooled on, but it was the same exact page too. Adam Shelfer
page, dude, or Shelfer, whatever it is. It's he's on one, dude. He's good. You got to watch him. He's a quick one. He's slippery.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, though, the NFL preseason obviously, officially started. There was actually kind of some decent stuff to come of it that I actually kind of enjoyed. I watched part of like the Bears preseason game just because it was on local TV, even though like obviously if you're not from this area, it's on NFL Network and no one has that and no one's watching that. But yeah, so I did watch it. The defense, granted, again, most of these guys aren't. A lot of these guys, I'm going to say, is like they're fighting for a roster spot or even just like a practice squad spot. And a lot of them like are going to get cut just as the week of preseason go on. But the defense, like on the goal line, making goal line stands, is actually kind of impressive. I'm like, man, even like these guys are like, they're not letting anything happen.
I did hear about that.
It was actually pretty impressive. It was cool. Austin Booker had an absolute day. But again, take it with a grain of salt.
He looked really good last year, too. I'm kind of shocked he didn't.
He got limited reps. He looked.
Yeah.
I just don't know what the situation was necessarily with him. It was kind of odd just because of the fact of like he was supposed to be like this big piece, like he was supposed to be utilized a lot, and I feel like he never really just like amounted to like his potential last year.
Yeah.
Which is whatever. I mean, the entire team was in disarray. Like it was really really bad. It was like the White Sox clubhouse like 2 years ago under Griffel. Like it was bad. But I don't know. Like I'm ready to be hurt again.
I am.
I'm ready to be hurt again.
I think the defense looked really good, and I watched about 7 seconds of that game.
Yeah, it
And
was.
by
It was
about,
cool.
I mean exactly 7, because I didn't even know it was on, and I forget where the hell I was. I was like standing up was this like up at a bar somewhere or like a counter or something? And I was just like, looked up and fucking Bears game's on. I'm like, oh shit, look at that. The Bears are on. There's 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and literally just watched Miami throw a pass, and it got like batted down or something. I'm like, game ended in a tie. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, let's go. Like, watch some Bears preseason
It was
football.
cool. Quinn Ewers looked atrocious,
I heard that.
pathetically bad. It was really really ugly. Tua didn't look that great. Zach Wilson didn't look that great.
A lot of people were up in arms about Caleb Williams not starting.
Yeah, people were really just like, why would you? Why is he not? A lot of the starters did not play. They didn't even dress. Most of them actually.
I mean, their entire first team offensive line didn't start, which is like, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, one of the guys though that was it our 4th or 5th round pick, that offensive lineman we took who potentially could be our starting left tackle, and I can't remember.
I know, I'm forgetting his
first
name,
name
too.
Oliver. First name Oliver, right?
Oliver North.
No,
Oliver Anthony.
no, that guy's an idiot. Dude, he sucks.
I think he's all right.
No, I think he's corny and stupid. He says that he swears up and down that he does not want to be famous, but then he does things to stay relevant.
Well, I mean, if you make music for a living, you got to continue making music, right? You're not just gonna stop because you're starting to get famous.
His whole thing was that he didn't want to make music or be like make money off of this. He's like, I don't even want, just keep the money. Well, as soon as he started to fizzle out, he came back and started clout chasing again.
Well, yeah, but he makes his own music videos and shit. He didn't sign with a giant record label that would have fucked him over. Like, the guy could have chased a bag and got...
It's not original, though. I mean, he's not like the only person who's done that. A lot of people don't do that anymore.
Yeah, definitely. But, I mean, I wouldn't say he's, like, crazy famous. I mean, obviously the one song he had
Which
really...
I think that song sucks. I don't think it's a good... I like the...
That's crazy.
I think the song is not good.
That's crazy. This is D1 hater shit.
Yeah, I will D1 hate on that guy.
This is D1
Ozzy
hater
Trapilo,
shit.
that's who it is. I think he's a bozo, and I'll die on that hill.
That's crazy.
Anyways, what were we saying?
Caleb Williams didn't start, and people were like freaking out about it.
They're
It's like,
spazzing out about it. Like, relax, okay, people. Let's calm down. It's gonna be okay. He only threw 25 passes last year in the preseason.
I understand the argument. Like, I do get the point.
This is just real quick. This was Tua's first ever preseason game. Do people not realize that?
Well, Joe Burrow, same shit. Like, Joe Burrow's never played in the preseason until this past weekend when he played in the preseason for the first time ever. And that's why that's another reason
like,
people
Joe Burrow
are...
and Jamar Chase are out there.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, this never happened before. They've never ever played. Again, same thing. Like, they said that about Tua. Like, Tua's actually never played in a preseason game before. I'm like, okay, relax, people. I also, I believe we talked about it. I'm not sure if we did Friday. I don't remember. Bad brain. Caleb responding to the drill video.
Yeah,
Okay,
we talked about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I see the argument of like, well, it's a brand new offensive system. You think he should like maybe get some reps in it, try and like help learn it a little better, a little faster.
100%.
But also, yeah, it's like it is preseason. Our starting O-line's not out there. None of our starters are out there. The guy's picking up what Ben Johnson's putting down so far. If they feel the need to start him, they're going to. And the guy also
trust Ben Johnson. Like I think Ben Johnson's doing a great job. He's so far from what we see.
Yeah, and the fact that he got sacked 70 times last year and didn't get hurt is a miracle. So God forbid he starts in the preseason. Like, everyone wants him to start in the preseason. They're like, okay, if he starts this week, does he have to start the next one and the next one? Like, how many times is he going to start? And then also not behind the starting O-line. This is where he can really get hit. And we've seen it this weekend. There has been some devastating injuries.
Yeah.
Like legitimately devastating, career-ending, let alone season-ending injuries
Yep.
that have happened already in one fucking week of preseason football.
Yeah,
So
it's been
the risk to reward to me is not.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I am in the boat of like I don't care that he didn't start or not. But
Yeah, I do. I don't care. Yeah, I'm not really concerned.
no. Yeah. Speaking of that game exactly, Alexander Madison ended up going through neck surgery after that game.
Yeah.
He hurt his neck during the game and was taken by an ambulance to the hospital and had surgery right away.
Yeah.
Obviously I didn't watch the game, so I didn't see what happened, and I didn't see any like videos or posts on it or anything. Just
Neither did I. I just saw the article.
yeah. But I'm like, holy shit, dude. That could be for him. That could be career ending.
Well, I mean, like we had like another like bad situation, like a DeMar Hamlin-esque situation at the Colts Ravens, or was it Lions? It was Lions.
I don't know.
Yes, it was the Lions. That's what it was.
What?
Yeah, he was like, the game got suspended early because.
Oh yeah, they took a knee with like both teams just kneeled on the field with like 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter for the rest of the game, right?
But they ended up just suspending it.
Yeah. But they just like basically were like, we're done playing.
Yeah, I mean, because he was like, they like, from what I've seen in the videos, like caring for him on the field. It was like a really, really bad video because I saw like the actual video like someone took, and he was like,
yeah, what happened? I didn't see that. I just seen the.
It was like
players.
a head injury, and he was like sitting like seizing on the field. It was crazy. It was insane. Like watching something. This is actually really disturbing. Really disturbing. Trigger warning, by the way, for anyone who's. I guess it's a little late. I said it after, but it was crazy. It was really, really crazy. See, apparently he's gonna be okay, which is awesome. Love to see that.
Someone else too. Who? The Chargers O lineman. Was that what? Did we talk about that last week?
I don't believe we did. I don't believe we did. Or did we?
I can't remember.
Dude, I have such a bad brain when it comes to that.
It's already blending together.
I think so. I think we did talk about that. I believe so. Either way, we'll just go over it again. Chargers signed no lineman. Big extension. Done for the season. Rondale Moore, I believe, with the Vikings. His season's over too. Back-to-back years that his season has ended before it even started.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that either.
See, it just happened like a couple hours ago.
Oh.
Yeah, it just happened.
That would make sense. Damn, that sucks, dude.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah, some of these guys like they're kind of like again like Alexander Madison. He's been a backup running back now for what? Well, really his whole career.
I mean, there was a point in time where he was kind of RB1 for Minnesota.
I mean, yeah, technically, but he really wasn't.
I mean, he definitely wasn't like a long it wasn't.
Like it was like a one season deal where they're like, we need to just find someone else.
Yeah, because he really wasn't even that good.
Yeah, so like for someone like him, you hate to see that happen. It was Rashawn Slater. He's the highest paid offensive lineman in the league, and got his deal done. I forget what he got paid. It was like a massive amount of money too.
It was like $43 million that he got a year.
Yeah, and that got done 10 days before he had a season-ending injury.
Yeah, brutal.
He tore his patellar tendon. Like, that sucks, dude. I know a lot of people are like, well, he's like injury guarantees. He's going to just be sitting at home collecting a bag and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
I'm
dude,
sure he wants to go out and play.
Yeah, these guys are fucking high-end competitors. Like, just because you hate your job doesn't mean that it's like you hate your job, so you'd enjoy getting to sit home and get paid. But if you love what you do,
which
and
you actually do,
yeah, you got to live out your dream, and your career is to play in the NFL and be on TV and perform at the highest level, literally to make the biggest bag ever at O-line, and then your season ends, like after you put in all this work to get ready for it, like that's got to be a killer, man.
Brutal.
That's got to be a killer, especially because it's something you definitely cannot come back from this year.
Oh, 100%.
Like, that's what sucks.
On lighter news, though, obviously Shador did what he did.
He looked good.
Dude, okay.
He looked really good.
I think I'm going to say it. I think I'm kind of starting to, like, root for Shador. I think I actually would not be upset if I saw him, like, do well.
I was never in the boat of wanting to see him fail. I
didn't want to see him fail. I hated the arrogance.
I still do. I still hate his arrogance, and I also still, it's like one of those things, grain of salt. Like, he looked good, yes,
100%.
but also preseason.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens when he's playing starters.
It was kind of cool though. Like it was kind of tough. I thought when he threw like the touchdown or when he ran in, when he did like the Rolex celebration. I'm like,
I didn't see it.
that was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. Like he's like, obviously he goes up and then he's like looking and he goes. We would always do that because he would wear like a stupid expensive watch in college, but I'm like, yeah, okay, that was kind of cool. This one time.
It's got to be hype getting your first technically first professional touchdown.
I saw people hating, absolutely crazy hating on him too. They were like, everyone's hyping up his first touchdown, but it's preseason. It doesn't even count. It's like, it definitely does. Like if you are a guy who doesn't make the 53 man, like you end up years later and you're like some like selling insurance or whatever, and you're sitting there, you're like, in your office you have this ball. It's like, oh yeah, I made it to the NFL. I didn't make the team, but I caught a touchdown in preseason.
Yeah,
it's like that's my NFL touchdown I caught. It's like, dude, how many people could say that?
That's exactly what my thought was about somebody else too, where I was thinking like, man, even if they don't make it onto the starting roster, it's like forever you get to say you at least made it to the NFL.
100%, dude.
And that's like a crazy, crazy accomplishment.
Yeah, because
and very hard to do.
The people who are hating are the people who
couldn't accomplish shit in their life.
Could never even do that.
Agreed. Yeah, like I said, it's one of those things I'm kind of grain of salt. Like, I understand the argument. It's preseason. But also, he did look impressive. I mean, there's a difference between getting lucky or looking like...
He was throwing some dots.
Yeah, he had great... Yeah, from what I heard, at least, is like... He had great reads. His footwork was good. Yeah, and he looked good. So that's promising. That's a step in the right direction. Let's just see if he can keep it up. I mean, that's really all it comes down to. That's what I wait for. I'm not going to lie. I was the same way. Like, I hated all the attention that he got. But like Patrick Mahomes, when he came into the NFL and just the non-stop media stroking of him.
Still happens.
It still does, but now it's fucking well-deserved at least.
Yes.
But like when he first came into the league and that's how everyone was, I'm like, all right, let's chill out. Like, oh, he could be the greatest ever. It's like, let's chill out.
Dude, sure. Yeah. Crazy GOAT talks his second year, like, as a starter. I'm like, I let's pump the brakes, people.
I agree.
Let's pump the brakes.
I agree. But now, after he's settled in, I mean, it's been, 7 years in the league for him now? 7 years?
9 years.
9?
Yeah.
He was 2016?
17. He was in the same draft as Mitch.
So 8 years.
17. I thought it was, for some reason, year 9.
Either way, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But
it doesn't matter, yeah.
He's established now. Obviously, we understand that he legitimately can, if he continues to do what he's doing and win Super Bowls the way that he's been able to already.
Dude,
he could go down
Chiefs
as a GOAT.
Kind of
like,
low-key getting some hate. Like, people are, like, really not expecting them to be anything spectacular.
And that's perfect for them. It's truly perfect for the Chiefs because they've had think about it this way, like if you're the Chiefs, this is the same shit that happened with the Patriots all the time. Like the Patriots were getting constant media attention, constantly. Obviously, it doesn't help. You got Mahomes and Kelsey doing fucking commercials left and right, but like, and Andy Reid doing commercials.
Yes.
But like, it's the constant, all the commercials, all the media attention, the whole Taylor Swift thing. The fact that nobody seems to take into account why it's more impressive when a team wins multiple Super Bowls, especially in a short span, is like the simple fact that these guys, based on going through the playoffs for 3, 4, 5, 6 years, have literally played an entire season and a half more than every other team that doesn't make the playoffs.
Yes.
Or has gotten bounced in the first round. So like, with all that wearing on you, plus all the other bullshit, and then obviously just all the trash talking and everything else, it's like, it's got to be nice for them. They lost the Super Bowl. Everyone shit on them. Everyone kind of got it out. And then there really hasn't been much like chatter about the Chiefs this offseason because people are just like...
Unless you look outside of sports news and just go into regular news, you're going to see everything about Travis Kelce because of Taylor Swift. He's everywhere.
Well, I don't really follow regular news, so I haven't noticed that. But
it's just like social media things.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I've seen it.
But like in the sports world wise, like I think that's probably a good thing for them. I think it's a lot like what happens with the Patriots. It's like, okay, that's fine. You guys think we lost the Super Bowl and you guys are going to forget about us.
I'm going to say this. You probably won't agree. I think this year Travis Kelce regresses immensely.
Everyone said that last year too. I mean,
he did.
He didn't regress immensely. I mean, he just didn't have the targets, but I mean, he still had almost 1,000 yards on the season. Like,
Volume.
doesn't matter. He still gets the job. He still gets the job done. He's still really fucking good. He's still the best tight. Until he retires, he's the best tight end in the league.
That's the worst.
No, that is not the worst.
Atrocious take.
No, multiple time Super Bowl champion, one of the greatest tight ends of all time. Literally, could
That's
be
like
already
saying
arguably.
Aaron Rodgers is the greatest quarterback in the league right now because of what he's done.
I would still say Aaron Rodgers has to be in conversation as one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Yes,
I think we'll disagree to disagree with that one.
That's fine. That's fine. It doesn't bother me at all. I mean, it's like the guy still can perform at a very high level. Travis Kelce, I'm referring to, not going on Aaron Rodgers. I'm saying like Travis Kelce can perform at a high level. He can still come in clutch situations. Like he still has to be. If they go to the Super Bowl again this year, I wonder if like people say, does he regress? If he catches multiple touchdowns throughout the playoffs, if he puts up 1,000-yard season, is that?
Well, the numbers.
People are still like,
the numbers would be would tell. I mean, anyone can just like have like one reception, 2 yards, a touchdown.
Yeah, but he doesn't do that. Obviously, you don't get 1,000 yards on the year.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's what he does. I'm just saying you're saying if he catches multiple touchdowns. That's what I'm saying. The numbers would have to be what tells the story. I just don't think I think he truly. I'm just gonna say that's why I said you probably won't agree, which is fine. I'm just gonna call it now. I'd put money on it. Travis Kelce. Yeah, he just regresses. I mean, Isaiah Pacheco is deemed to be huge, at least in the fantasy world. Rashee Rice, another thing, based off the fantasy world. Just because, like, really, people are kind of saying, like, that's all that they really have now is those two guys.
Which is crazy.
I mean, they have Noah Gray, who's fine.
Noah Gray's good. Travis Kelce, obviously great. They still have Xavier Worthy, which he's going into his second year now. So
yes, that's
second year should go into a massitive improvement. Still one of the fastest guys in the league. And Rashee Rice, and he won't be there for, I think, the first 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Because of
3
his
or 4, something like that.
Running from his accident that he got into.
Yeah.
And then, Pacheco. I mean, that's...
And they have Kareem Hunt.
No, Kareem Hunt, I think, is a free agent.
I thought he was still on the team. I thought I'd just seen a post that he was still on the team.
I'm like almost positive. My boss just said that today because we were talking about fantasy shit, and he mentioned Kareem Hunt. And I want to say he said he was a free agent.
He is. Everything saying that he is on the Chiefs. Either way, I don't know.
Maybe I mean, I could be thinking of somebody else that we were talking about, but yeah, I think the Chiefs are going to be good again. I don't think there's any doubt.
I mean, they're not just going to fall. I mean, again, they have Patrick Mahomes, they have Andy Reid, they still have the culture, they still have these guys that know how to win. They're definitely still going to be a relevant, yeah, bozo. They're still going to be like a relevant team. I'm not saying they won't be like they're going to be like. They're going to go from first to worst. That's definitely not going to happen. They're going to be they're like a playoff contender 110%. I'm just like, what I'm praying for is a good NFL season that like these like new teams start to like get better, and you see more coming up. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, like yeah, these guys are like all really. I just want, I guess, the entire league to just be good.
I think
that's what I would love.
The last few years, I feel like, is why the NFL has gotten continually bigger, honestly. But like, I feel like the last few years that has happened.
Yeah, I mean, there's been more relevancy than like garbage.
Yeah, you look at like
for the most part,
the Seahawks kind of came around out of nowhere. Really, like they were shit for a little bit there. The Rams were still relevant, even though everybody thought they were just dunzo. The Broncos kind of came out of nowhere with a rookie quarterback, second year with Sean Payton only.
Yeah.
And the biggest salary cap hit ever in NFL history, and they somehow managed to be as good as they were. The Texans in the last 2 years have come around again. First year with a brand new head coach and rookie quarterback, they did what they did. Now last year turned out however it did, but
they were also just plagued with injuries last year.
Yeah, the Bucks being surprisingly good for getting rid of Tom Brady and end up going with fucking Baker Mayfield and doing what they did.
Well, they didn't get rid of Tom Brady; he retired.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean, like parting ways.
Yeah. I'm actually like, that's one team I really want to see just do well. I want to see them.
I have no hate for the Bucks.
No, I don't either. Like I like the team as a whole. I know a lot of people hate Todd Bowles.
I don't like Todd. I call him Todd Bowles. I think he's shit. I really do. But outside of him,
Yeah, that's
it's gonna be interesting to see what they look like this year without Liam Cohen.
I mean, Emeka Egbuka
That's who it was. I was trying to remember.
Getting glazed.
I was trying to remember who it was that they drafted because I was talking to my boss about it. He was like, we were talking about fantasy, and he brought up Mike Evans and shit. I'm like, Mike Evans, of course, is like a good go-to because like they're going for the 1,000-yard season.
9th round pick or something like late round. Yeah, 100%.
I would even go higher than that just because, like, again, they're chasing 1,000 every year. He gets 1,000 fucking yards. He's guaranteed receptions.
Yeah, I mean,
he is guaranteed
I agree,
receptions.
I think I would draft him like 7 to 9. Any higher than that, you can't do.
Okay,
which is fair.
Yeah, that's higher than 9. So I mean, 7 is a little higher than 9 is not that far out of the realm of crazy. But yeah, having him and Godwin back and Emeka Egbuka, like, geez, dude, that's gonna be tough to pick out who's gonna be the share.
Who popped off for them last year?
I'm trying.
Obviously not K-Dot.
McMillan, Jalen McMillan.
Wasn't he
that's
rookie
another
last
one.
Year?
Yes, he was a
ridiculous. He's going in his second year. I hope like their situation just ends up becoming like a passing of a torch type thing from Godwin and Evans. They're just like these two guys are now going to take over. And
that
like
would be
it's honestly kind of crazy. Like the Bucks, obviously for being like pretty buns for the most part, for having like one of the best wide receiver duos in the league is crazy.
Yeah, actually. And then they finally got their run game going last year. Bucky Irving went ape shit. I mean, another rookie that went nuts.
Yes. Like I remember, it's actually kind of crazy because it was last year when like after his first game, I think it was like week 3, because everyone's like, "Oh my god, their running situation is so bad." And then Bucky Irving like the video when he like ran for 125 yards. He had like ice packs, walking with ice packs on his legs. And then ever since then, he just like consistently got better week to week and just like was very consistent, very good.
Yeah,
awesome. I'm excited, dude. I think it's gonna be fun. I mean, even the Panthers are kind of getting some love now too. If you see, like
they're getting a lot of love. A lot of people are high on Bryce Young.
Yeah, people are like, "Yo, Bryce Young is actually looking good."
Yeah.
Well, I mean, which like I think like everyone kind of.
Definitely not. Everyone said he was shit.
No, not
everyone said he was shit. Everyone hated on him.
Everyone was loving to hate, and now people are like, "Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Like he's actually kind of good."
I think it's because of his personality.
Yeah, I think it's just like, wow, this guy, like this poor guy went into the worst situation ever.
He's a very likable guy.
People started to pity him. I think is what happened. Yeah,
100%. Obviously, the Panthers got bamboozled into picking him by the Texans so they could get C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, well, who as of last year it looks like it might not have been better. We'll see. We'll see how
last year's got to have an asterisk next to him for that team. That's so much crazy shit happened to them. But that's another team no one's really talking about this year.
Yeah, they're really. I think that whole division's just kind of like.
I think the Jags are going to be surprisingly good, and I thought they should have been good last year. Who the fuck knows what happened with that O-line? I mean, their O-line was terrible. The run game was just literally abysmal.
Yeah.
This year, now again, Liam Duval, that whole thing. I think
just because of that, I'm praying on their downfall.
I think everyone is, and I think especially after last year, and I think Trevor Lawrence is easy to hate because he's just like he's like this gorgeous figurehead of like doesn't even look like he should be a football player.
He got drafted and was supposed to be like the second coming of like Tom Brady. Like he got drafted and was like, dude, this guy's lined up to be the next.
And he's got the long, perfect Goldilocks fucking hair, baby blue eyes, like just
weird.
Everyone's like, dude, this guy's
like Fabio.
It's Fabio if he was a quarterback. Exactly, and it's like, I will give him props as much as he has been inconsistent and probably on the, I would say, bottom half level of play in the league.
Yeah.
The dude does not get hurt. Like until last year when he got cheap shotted by, speaking of the Texans, got cheap shotted by Azeez Al-Shahir. That dude does not miss games. Trevor Lawrence has gotten hit a lot of times and he's a tough son of a bitch.
That division's kind of just it's not good.
It's got to be Jags or Texans. It
can't the Colts are buns.
I do think also I just kind of go like into my like predictions a little bit, but I've been thinking like I think the Colts are going to be like 500. I think Daniel Jones is actually going to have a pretty solid year though.
I just think it's so funny. Again, I guess it's not really that funny. One of my coworkers is a big Colts fan. He's like, dude, we're just like not going to be good. He's like, we're just not. He's like, seriously, our QB battle right now is Anthony Richardson or Daniel Jones. He's like, we're done for. I'm like, yeah, maybe. I think Riley Leonard might be the best QB in that QB room.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I was like on a subreddit page of like some guy trying to defend Anthony Richardson because I was telling him, I'm like, yeah, like I watched like a few breakdowns, like how that was actually his fault. He's like, yeah, it was a dump off play. Like he wasn't supposed to be holding on the ball. He's like staring down his first read the entire time when he's supposed to just dump it off to the tight end of the running back who were wide open on that play. And he just gets blasted, and he has 2 thumbs by the end of it because his pinky's like disgusting, dude. It was so gross. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know if I don't think the Colts will be good. I could see them definitely being, like you said, like a middle of the road, like 500 team.
Yeah.
I guess it all depends on, again, like how their division goes. So if their division is a lot better, like you're saying, the Jags and Texans, if they actually, play to where they should be, I think they're done, dude.
The only thing that like concerns me, because I was gonna make like a slightly relative comparison, which is like someone like Daniel Jones gets drafted to the New York Giants, who are clearly, as we've stated many times, a shit franchise. Like they make ridiculously bad moves.
Yeah.
They make all the wrong decisions at the wrong times, really. Like all across the board. Daniel Jones leaves there, goes to Minnesota, doesn't get to start ever.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything.
But just plays backup, gets to see what it's like to sit on the bench. Granted, he was making $40 million a year, but gets to sit on the bench. And now he goes to the Colts, and he's got a chance to literally turn his career around, and all the shit that's been talked about him from playing in New York.
Yeah, but I mean,
hear me out. Like Sam Darnold gets drafted by the Jets, a shit organization, bounces around. Granted, he had multiple stops as a backup, but like ends up as a backup. And then going into last year, everyone's like, dude, the Vikings aren't going to be good. They're not going to be good. It's Sam Darnold, J.J. McCarthy. It's like they're not going to be good. And then I know they got a lot more talent than the Colts. I'm not comparing them to the Colts.
Yeah.
But their QB situation was, because it's like, okay, Sam Darnold, which everyone was
We also don't know if Sam Darnold was a fluke.
He might be. Agreed.
We got to see how he plays in Seattle. We need another year.
But he had a one-hit wonder season, and that's all that matters, because
Yeah.
if Daniel Jones can pull that off, the fucking Colts will be relevant. If they have good quarterback play, that team is going to be relevant, because they do have pretty good talent on the other side of the ball between Michael Pittman Jr., Alec Pierce, now getting Tyler Warren, like Jonathan Taylor, like they have
stay healthy.
Yeah,
That's
have
another guy I'm very weary of. I had an opportunity to draft him in fantasy, and I'm like, I'm going to stay away from him.
I'm questionable on him.
I don't know if he will still do it. I don't know. That's why I'm like, no.
It's hard to take a leap on a team like the Colts, but I think that the team does have a good amount of talent.
I think their O-line's still a problem, though, personally. I think their O-line's still a problem.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember like what moves they made this offseason.
None. And that's what my friend was complaining about. He's like, dude, we haven't done anything. We didn't trade for really anyone. Like, we didn't do much.
But in their defense, they spent a shitload of money on that O-line in the previous year. So, like, that O-line was built to be good. Now, was that a product of injuries and Anthony Richardson being terrible? Like, legitimately, now, like, they're all healthy again. Everyone gets a fresh start. You got Daniel Jones, a guy who's been in the league. He knows multiple different systems. He's comfortable in the pocket. He knows how to play quarterback. Anthony Richardson just doesn't. Like, he just plain out just doesn't know how to play quarterback. He's athletic, but he doesn't know how to play fucking quarterback.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones does. Who knows? I mean, it might actually be like a surprising season for the Colts.
It might be. I'm going to say not, but it could be.
I want to say, like, I almost want to say that they win, like, 9 or 10 games.
I think that's absolutely. I'm gonna go. No. I'm just gonna say no.
Yeah, of course. But
I just don't think. I just hate Daniel Jones. I don't think he's good. I've seen him. I understand you saying like. I agree.
Yeah.
The Giants are a terrible, terrible organization, but the amount of just like the accuracy problems with Daniel Jones is my biggest gripe.
And then also, like, who did Daniel Jones have to throw the ball to?
I agree.
Ever.
I agree.
And he's super athletic, too. I mean, shit. His 2 years ago when he was there, that was, like, one of the number one props to take every single week when you're getting into betting was, like, take Daniel Jones over on rushing yards.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, he'd rush for 40 yards a game on top of if he could throw you a couple touchdowns and he could run. Like, he could actually be a good quarterback. I also don't think he's really that good as a whole, but I think it's there. It's like Sam
Yeah.
Darnold. It's there. It just needs to be
Yeah.
brought out by the right coach. That's what worries me with the Colts. Is like, is the coaching going to be there to get it through his head? Like,
And another problem is Shane Steichen is not Kevin O'Connell.
no, he
KOC is a dog.
That's exactly my point. Like, there's such a
Dude, honestly,
huge
if you
difference.
think about it, the NFC North, and I'm not going to include Ben Johnson because I don't know how he is as a head coach, obviously.
Oh yeah,
The NFC North might have 3, like, of the best coaches in the league. Like, they might
do.
be, like, it is insanely stacked, just like
Yeah.
how great every single one of those coaches are.
no, they absolutely do, and I don't think.
I'm going to say this, though. I think Kevin O'Connell gets fired after this year. If they don't win anything, like, major, if they make it, let's say they make it to the playoffs, they lose in the wild card, I think if that happens, he gets fired.
I don't think it would happen that quick. He hasn't been there that long. What's he been there? 5-6 years?
It's like
5 years?
decent amount of time, dude. It's like, hey, like, come on, we got all this talent. Like, what's going on?
It is, but
I mean,
he's
think about it.
so
Matt LaFleur
good.
was on the hot seat last year. People were talking. There was rumors floating around that.
Rumors. That's the key word there, though, because it's like that's the thing. Sports Center and ESPN and everyone can say whatever they want. The organizations know what they have.
Do they?
No
though?
one, no
I mean,
one's
we've
looking
seen
at Kevin O'Connell and being
organizations-
like, "We're getting rid of
The
him."
Giants still have their GM, and we saw that bozo.
That's true. True, but if the bad guys aren't getting fired, someone as good as Kevin O'Connell is not going to get shit canned. I don't think that fast. It just doesn't seem.
Mike McCarthy got smoked for winning seasons,
Not. That is true, but I mean,
but Jerry
he was
Jones is also a bozo.
Yeah, yeah.
And the
that's-
same thing with the Packers.
Yeah, he was there for a long time at least. So I
Yeah.
mean, Mike McCarthy was up there for a while, but yeah, for sure, I think the NFC North absolutely has
Their coaching is elite.
the best coaching
Elite.
so far, and real. I don't want to say like all of the NFL. That's tough, man. Because what division is it that the fucking Broncos and shit, or is it the AFC West?
Yeah.
I mean, you got Sean Payton, Andy Reid, Jim Harbaugh,
That's facts.
fucking Pete Carroll now with the Raiders.
I
That's actually
I don't like him, dude. I don't like him.
I know you don't like him, but I mean,
I don't know if he's got it anymore, and they're kind of corny.
you've got 3 guys who have won Super Bowls and one who's
That's
been to a
facts,
Super
dude.
Bowl. It's kind of nuts.
No, that's actually facts.
That's
You're
a
actually
pretty.
right. I guess
That's going to be a tough division this year.
it's gonna be
That's
very
a
tough to
fair.
do.
I'm like,
It's either gonna be very, very competitive, or one team's gonna run away with it.
I just don't see that happening.
I don't see
being
that happening.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's gonna be no in between. It's not gonna be. I mean, I guess there couldn't be an in between. There's only one or the other. I guess that was kind of stupid to say.
I
but
think
either way.
what you mean is like there's not going to be a team. There's not going to be like all bad in that
Yeah.
division. Like it's not. I think the Raiders are actually going to be relatively competitive.
Maybe. I think there's definitely a chance.
Yeah, for sure. There is a chance because it'll be
Jacoby Myers, Brock Bowers, Ashton Gentoo apparently is getting crazy glaze. If Geno Smith can still be okay.
and he's back with Pete Carroll, so he knows. Like
Yeah.
they know they're on the same page. Yeah, and you got Tom Brady running the organization now, so who knows what other pieces and shit
12% of it.
have moved around in like the training facility, this or that,
Yeah.
whatever, who knows. But yeah, there's between that and then I mean Harbaugh with the Chargers, hopefully they could figure something out. But then I mean the Broncos, dude, that team.
I think after this year, if the Chargers don't do anything good, I don't ever want to hear Justin Herbert in like top 10 QB talks. And I know it's not all on him.
It's
just like-
tough. It is.
It's a bad look.
It is a bad look because yeah, with the amount of talent, like the thing that's
Also, they re-signed Allen Robinson, by the way.
Really.
Yeah. Allen Robinson, or not Allen
I was
Robinson.
gonna say
Keenan Allen.
Keenan
Jesus
Allen.
Christ,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's when you said
Keenan
Allen
Allen.
Robinson. You said re-signed. I was like, maybe you're talking about the Rams.
Yeah,
Like, I
sorry.
don't know.
No. That Allen. Yeah, threw me off. Keenan Allen is back with the Chargers.
Yeah, on a 1-year deal, right?
Yep. So he just dusted off all the old merch that he had. And he's like, hey, guys, I'm back.
Yeah, they're letting him retire a Charger.
They
and
actually
that's
used the pick that we traded.
interesting.
Or no. The pick that we traded, they got Loud McConkey with. There was like something with it. It was like the pick we traded them or for whatever gave them for Allen Robinson. God, Keenan Allen. I don't even hate saying Allen Robinson. Keenan Allen. They drafted Loud McConkey with, and then ended up getting Keenan Allen back. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So, pretty cool. Loud McConkey, I think he's gonna pop off this year.
I mean, I don't know how it's
Quentin Johnson, honestly, with
that dude
Keenan
has to
Allen
have a
coming
prove it
back,
year.
dude, you're gone.
He
Like,
has to have a
yes.
prove it year.
Yeah.
Didn't they? I wonder, is fucking Mike Williams still playing?
No, remember he retired.
He did retire. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm like, I know he went back to the Chargers.
Yeah, he retired
then,
like
right at the end of the season,
3
right?
weeks ago.
What? I thought it was like right after the year.
No.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, Mike Williams like just retired.
No way.
I promise. I mean, maybe not 3 weeks, probably like a month.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well then never mind. Yeah, don't worry about that old ass either.
He was 30.
Oh, he was old as hell. That dude played like he was fucking 40. He was injured every
Yeah,
2
he's 30.
minutes.
That's what it was. Let's see, what day was it? It was actually 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh wow, good call. Yeah, but that division's gonna be crazy tough.
I think it's gonna be cool. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited for it.
I did want to go back quick on the Vikings.
It's fine.
I don't know if you've seen this or not, but you were talking about them if they did just something as idiotic as fire Kevin O'Connell this fast. They do make some bozo moves. You see, they now have a male cheerleader on their squad. People are highly upset about it. A lot of season ticket holders canceling their tickets.
Actually. No, I did not see
Yeah,
that.
they have a male cheerleader now, which
Well, I really don't care.
feel how you feel about that. I mean, yeah, I don't watch football for the cheerleaders.
I mean, how often do you even see the cheerleaders? I mean, they'll like.
They started showing them again. Remember, they went through that stretch on TV where they like
Yeah.
literally stopped showing cheerleaders because whatever. I'm sure same fucking bullshit that the WNBA was bitching about last week, sexualizing women. But like now they've been showing them for the last like year or
I feel
two.
like, yeah, I mean, yeah, they'll do like the quick like once over,
Mhm.
but then you'll never see them again.
Yeah, but
And it's like, I mean, I personally, whatever, don't care. Like again, I'm not looking at any cheerleaders at all, but yeah, I guess to each his own. Whatever. You do
I mean,
you.
yeah, I don't give a shit, but I do think it's weird. I think it's weird to be like, oh,
I mean,
there's
there's male cheerleaders in college.
yeah, for sure. It's just a weird profession that you would want to pursue as a guy. Be like, I want to be a cheerleader on a foot. Like, it just seems
No,
it's
I
weird.
Guess, yeah, I
It's
get what
just
you're
weird
saying
to
in
me.
that aspect. I wonder how much. I don't even know if they get paid much.
They don't get paid shit because
Yeah,
I know
honestly.
even like people were talking before when like because the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders like the cream of the crop job as a cheerleader, and I've heard about them like a lot of them they all have jobs in the off season.
I
Like,
guarantee
they don't
it.
make a
Yeah.
shit like they don't make.
They
that
had
much
like a
money.
reality TV show about them one time.
Yeah, they did actually. A chick that I went to high school with tried to become a Dallas Cowboys
It's actually
cheerleader.
really tough.
Yeah, she didn't make it.
When I toured AT&T Stadium, they like actually told like the process.
Mhm.
Dude, it is like brutal trying to get through that.
Yeah,
You got to make it through like 4 interviews, and then you got to make it through a bunch of practice. It's crazy.
yeah.
Like it is insane what you got to go through to do that. I'm like, geez, you'd think they'd be paying like $1 million a game or something.
You would think.
But Jerry Jones is pocketing all that and insulting his star players.
Yeah.
Also,
well,
real quick, Cam Hayward's asking for more money.
that's what I was just about to say. Yeah, that
He's like,
People
how
are
am I
hating
supposed
on
to
him.
play on $15 million a year? It's like, dude, shut the hell up.
But you know what though, and it's funny because like again,
Bro, you're
because
like
like
36, dude. Chill.
yeah, his age is not a good factor for him to try and argue against. But also being that he is a star player.
He's a bad dude. Bad
He's
dude,
a-
for sure.
yeah.
Bad dude.
But like for him and for Micah Parsons and for Trey Hendrickson, boy, all these injuries sure help your case a lot. Because it's like, oh yeah, I'm only making 15 million. It's like, yeah, but I could have
They're
a
not
season
trying
for
to get
him. It's
healthy, though.
but-
They're not trying to get injured, I mean. Sorry. They're not trying
no,
to get
no,
injured,
of course.
which sucks.
But that's why they want the money, because it's like, well, you want me to come out here and perform for you every week, and you want me to make you money, then you got to give me what I think I'm worth. Because especially for Cam Hayward, like if he tears his ACL, he's done. He's retiring.
Career's over.
Yes.
Yep,
So
100%.
that's a big deal for him, and yeah, for Micah Parsons and
I'm just
Trey
waiting
Hendrickson, it's
for
like
the graphic. Micah Parsons to Chicago.
yeah,
I'm just waiting for that still.
I'm not in high hopes that that's going to happen. It's like
If it
who
did,
the fuck knows
if it
what's
did,
going on there?
we would do another giveaway.
Yeah, Micah Parsons jersey,
Yep.
Micah Parsons Bears jersey.
Yep.
I
would be fire.
should have brought this up when we were talking about the Raiders. Did you see that John Gruden beat the Supreme Court case in
Yeah, I
Nevada
did see
against the
that.
NFL?
Yeah, I did see that.
Apparently now that it's going to go to like the U.S. Supreme Court,
Yeah.
and he's going to just have to get litigated against by the NFL again. Good luck with that. But honestly, he kind of has a point that like it's bullshit. His personal emails got leaked by somebody. Like I read the story a little bit to kind of like refresh my mind, and I already forgot like what mostly happened. I remember what he was saying when like the whole argument was like the guy he was referring to was like the NFLPA commissioner, and he was saying that dude basically runs his mouth a little too much. But the way he worded it, obviously, was that he's got lips like Michelin tires because he runs his mouth, is what he's saying. And those
I think
emails,
that was black.
Yeah, he was a black guy, but they leaked that. Whoever leaked the emails leaked it as like, look, he's racist. But that was happening all while the whole Me Too shit was going on and all that, like just the whole mess of like wokeness and everything. So it's like his argument just totally fell to the wayside. So it's interesting to see now that like he actually won that case in Nevada.
Yeah.
That's like, okay, well.
I mean, I think it would be just more like based off of like the fact of like, yo, dude, like that's supposed to be private.
Well, that as well. Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
like
that's my biggest thing. I'd be like,
yes.
I'm like, yo, dude, that guy, I'm like, sorry, you know, you could write it anyway. It's like, it's always going to be taken as racist, whatever, you know, whatever. Not a political podcast, hashtag. But, yeah, it's like, dude, those are private emails. It's crazy. Like, who is, like, doing this? Like, what, like...
Someone purposely took advantage of what was happening in the world at the time and was like, no one's going to believe this guy.
Yeah.
Fuck him. And they just threw him to the dogs, and that's basically what happened. So, I like John Gruden a lot. I really do.
And now he's a puppet for bozos.
I think he's still awesome. But, what was the other? Oh, yeah. Kyle Shanahan said that Brandon Ayuk probably won't be back until around, like, week 6. Still recovering from a knee injury, obviously. That's...
Gave him a bag, dude, and he's not playing. He did all that fussing, and then before he even got injured, he still sucked. He sucked.
Well, he only played, what, 4 weeks? I think we actually talked about this before. I think it was
we
like
did.
4 weeks or something he played and then got hurt.
Yeah, those 4 weeks were atrocious.
They were bad.
They were awful.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is the biggest fantasy blunder I've ever made in my life. I thought I was getting the steal because I'm like, whatever, dude. It's going to be 3 weeks that he's going to be out. I don't care. He's going to pop off. No, he didn't. The only thing that popped was his knee, and he was out for the season.
Yeah, that was brutal. Also, God, man, I should have fucking had this like ready in order, but it sucks with like screenshots. When we talk about certain things, it's like kind of all over the place. I know, because again, going back now on the Dallas Cowboys, did you see CD Lamb almost get injured as well?
Oh, he got plowed by that ref.
That could have been so bad.
That's really stupid. Like, what are you doing? Like, dude, move.
I mean,
I think it's honestly on CD.
No, it's 100% on him. He wasn't even paying attention.
Get out of the way, you bozo.
Yeah.
I mean, because the ref's looking at the play, doing his job.
Running full clip.
Yeah, and CD's like waving a towel. Like, yeah, awesome, dude. It's like, back up, idiot.
Yeah, I mean, he was obviously watching the play as well, and that was the problem. Yeah. But, like, man, he got drilled in the back so hard, and it's like, how funny. In my head, first thing thought, I'm like, how fucking funny would that have been if he would have gotten, like, a back injury and had to be out for, like, 4 to 5 weeks? It's
so
like,
bad.
Jerry Jones just paid him the bag last year. He gets hurt. Dak got paid the bag last year. He gets hurt. And then fucking Micah Parsons is over there like, I'm waiting for mine. Like, I'm waiting for mine, dude. Like, you know.
Dude,
it's
you
like
got to pay Micah Parsons, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is insane, honestly, that it hasn't happened yet.
I know. That's like we were saying about TJ, and obviously, TJ, got paid.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's insane, dude.
Trey Hendrickson, too. Everyone's just forgetting about him now because of Micah Parsons. Again, it's like Trey Hendrickson still has not gotten paid. Now, granted, he caved in and showed up to practice and shit. And
he's not practicing, though. He's just saying, like, he's not doing anything. He's just sitting there.
Yeah. But he's, who knows how committed he is to holding out.
Fined $50,000 a day anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is crazy.
That is true. And speaking of getting the bag, this is just in quick news. The UFC announced a new deal.
Yeah, dude.
With Paramount Plus. No more pay-per-views.
It's going to be on Paramount, or if you got cable, it'll be on CBS.
CBS, yeah. They got $7.7 billion for 7-year deal with them.
It's huge.
That is incredible.
Huge.
That's like so incredible. It's what...
Dude, that's awesome for sports just in general too, though, man. It's like, that's such a good thing. Like pay-per-view, yeah. I feel like after the pay-per-view is kind of like the allure for big fights. It's like, dude, we got to all go in for the pay-per-view. Like, it's awesome, dude. It'd be so cool. Mm-hmm. It's like, but it is cool when it's like, hey, I don't have to pay for that. I can just watch this massive fight.
Well, I mean, it's funny because, like, that's how the sport's going to, like, you're going to watch the UFC is literally just going to go straight up and to the right. There's going to be more people watching UFC in the next 2, 3, 4 years than ever before. I wouldn't be surprised if it...
Well, the ratings are going to go up in the U.S. immensely because there's going to be a lot of people in, like, other countries, oddly, that aren't watching UFC anymore. And that's because...
Well...
illegal streams are going to be done for.
Yeah,
VPNs are going to be done for.
Yeah, that is true. That actually
Not us though. We would never do that.
that didn't even cross my mind actually to how that was going to affect the ratings, because that for sure is going to affect the ratings. But I'm just saying, like, as a whole, like, you think of like the whole reason UFC lost Francis Ngannou because he wanted more money, and UFC's like, we can't do it. Like, I'm not paying you this. Dana White basically just flat out was like, we can't come to an agreement. See ya. That's just plain and simple. And because of that, you lose out on fights like John Jones versus Francis Ngannou and like massive fights. Now, granted, like Dana White is incredible at putting together fantastic cards, and somehow he does seem to always like step it up. Like every single one of them is like insane. It feels like, which this weekend is also a really good UFC Saturday. But now you got the money in your pocket already. Like you got a $7.7 billion deal done. You can pay anybody anything. He's going to set up the craziest shit
100%.
in the coming years, and that's what I think. Like the UFC legitimately will blow out of the water. Like it's
going to for sure. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be crazy as hell.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet.
I'm excited as hell for that. I think that's so fucking cool.
I agree. I'll watch it more now because I won't have to pay for it, and I have Paramount. So like,
and that's most people as well. That's like the way people are gonna look at it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll watch it now.
Or like CBS is just like, I wonder if that's like cable only CBS or like if you got like regular. Actually, no, I'll be able to watch it just like on my Xfinity stream, which is just like basic channels.
Yeah.
CBS is one of them.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, that'd be awesome.
That beats subscribing to ESPN Plus and then also paying for a
ESPN
fucking
Plus
pay per view.
so, like, dude,
it's stupid.
hate it. I can go on for another hour.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was it for me on football. It looks like that. I think I deleted all my stuff on there. I got a little bit of baseball and then like one interesting funny thing that happened actually. Did you see Connor Zilish? He won, I don't know what NASCAR race it was.
Oh yeah, when he fell on his head.
The Mission 200 or something.
Yeah.
And he won the race and celebrating, stood up in his door and then slipped, leg got caught and went straight to his head, knocked himself out on the fucking asphalt.
Yeah, he had to have like something with his neck that he's like, I'm gonna be all good. I'm gonna be okay though.
He broke his collarbone.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
That is. Thank God that's all it was, but boy, that sucks. Like you win a race, you're like the highest high, and now it's just like
that was nasty.
The lowest possible low. You go viral, knock yourself out, get a concussion, break your collarbone.
Yeah,
like,
that was gross.
And then just the pain of the moment, like the physical pain.
Yeah. I'm
shocked his knee didn't get totally fucking cranked because that shit, like, it was brutal looking. Speaking of injuries, I'm gonna move on to baseball quick. Mariano Rivera tore his Achilles.
Saw that
in the Yankees old timers game that they did.
Yeah, that was brutal. That was brutal. I think he is an old timer and he needs to just hang it up.
Yeah, it's funny how they do that stuff. Like, and this kind of goes into the reference of like what we were talking about earlier when you were making the comment about people talking shit on like Shadur and like preseason and like, oh, they're not even first stringers, blah blah. I was thinking about that when I seen this because I'm like, that's how, like, everyone like us, or like your average guy would be like, dude, I could hit a fucking baseball. I could fucking, and we'll sit and scream at our TVs and talk mad shit and say we could do this and do that. And we are seriously so far removed from being able to comprehend how hard it is what these guys are doing because we're just so used to watching from the outside.
Yeah.
Because someone like Mariano Rivera I read an article on it. There were multiple other people who in these like old timers games have gotten hurt. It's like, this guy was a professional baseball player, like literally not that long ago. And he can't even go out there and run full speed anymore without tearing his Achilles. Like you hear the story all the time. Like these old guys like come back, they're in their 50s and it's like, oh, he's running to first base. Oh, and he tears his Achilles. Like you just see shit all the time. It's like, yeah. And they used to train as hard as those guys do. And they can't do it anymore. And you think as an average guy who sits on his fucking couch and drinks 30 beers in a week that you could just get up and do what these guys do is like so far out of the realm of reality.
Yeah.
It really puts things into perspective. But
100%.
What else was there? Oh yeah, Justin Verlander. Speaking of old fucks, Justin Verlander became the 10th pitcher in MLB history to record 3,500 career strikeouts.
That's huge.
That is huge. That is crazy. And also speaking of people getting old, Jose Altuve, he became the 25th player in MLB history to record 250 home runs and also 250 stolen bases. That dude it sucks that he was a part of that whole Astros scandal
Yeah,
because
it's
he's
like
legit a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, people hate him now because of that.
I strongly dislike him, but man,
like,
is he
really,
an incredible baseball player.
Really tainted like his look. Yeah, it's
so bad because he is so fucking good.
He is
dude.
good, and he's like for being 5'5".
Yeah, for being 5'5", he hits for crazy power, crazy batting average. He's got great speed, elite defense, and he's a likable guy. Like he's until that shit happened with the.
You can't look at him without thinking about that.
Never.
Yeah,
never.
It's brutal. It's really bad.
And then, and speaking of MLB history, had the first woman umpire.
I saw that.
In MLB history, I think it was Friday's game. She started at first base. Then Saturday she moved to third, and then Sunday she went to home plate.
Yeah, I did see that.
And the very first call of the game, she solidified every stigmatism that there is. Every stigma that there is about women being refs in sports. A ball that was 6 inches inside, she called a strike on the very first call of the game, which is so funny. I mean, it's just couldn't write it up any better.
Yeah, I kind of I felt like really bad. I'm like, dang, dude. Like she knows. Like now, she's like, yeah, I'm never beating the allegations. Like I'm so cooked. That was so bad.
It is very funny, and it's a shame though. I will say in her defense, it's a shame that video is gonna be cemented in like baseball history, and that is what everyone is going to think of when they think of her, and they're like gonna make the argument for women. But she actually umpired a pretty good game, like a pretty decent game, based on like all the umpire metrics. I think she missed a total of 14 calls. However they rate impactful calls, she had 3 calls that like impacted the game, but she had like a 90.6% accuracy rate.
It's awesome.
League average is 91%. So she was literally right in the middle of the pack.
It's perfect. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, and it's like,
it's sweet.
Can only hope she gets better, because considering someone like CB Buckner still has a fucking job, and Angel Hernandez lasted as long as he has, it's like, well,
yeah,
she's not too bad. First pitch though, that's pretty brutal looking. Yeah, brutal looking. And finally, I did fucking come up. I finally hit a fucking parlay again last night. I've been missing parlay, dude. Like baseball since the All-Star break has been so goddamn hard because of teams like the fucking Brewers doing what they're doing. The Pirates are like wishy-washy. The Cubs obviously are shit in the bet. Like it's so hard to bet baseball right now because there's so many things going wrong for so many teams. But yeah, I put a three-leg parlay together last night on the A's and Rays game for Tyler Soderstrom home run, Shea Langelier's home run, and a Junior Caminero home run that hit. So $20 to win 940. We're sitting pretty now.
Heck yeah.
We're Gucci. Now I got some money to burn. I'm gonna make like 50 fucking parlays tonight.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Love to see that.
Yeah, that pretty much covered it for me.
Alrighty, guys. Well, shout out Reggie for being the new winner.
Yeah, shout out.
I'll see. If you're actually listening, you'll text me so I can give you all the details. If not, I'll eventually text you. I'll give it, till Friday's episode to see if you actually are listening and paying attention. So yeah, man. As always, don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for listening and being the best fans out there. We need road to 100 for the next giveaway.
We're making good pace for it.
We really are. In the last 28 days, we've gained 11 subscribers, so that's pretty huge.
It's awesome.
That is awesome.
Love to see it.
And most of our views, I think it was like 90% of our views are from people who are subscribers. So
nice.
Just got to keep getting the word out there, guys, spreading it, and yeah, hopefully it blows up eventually. Hopefully we'll get there one day. But as always, thank you guys for listening. We'll see you on the next one.
Thanks.